There was a time when the gods did not dwell in distant skies, but walked beside mortals. It was an age when destiny was shaped not only by weapons or words, but by the whims of the immortals. In those days, Zeus, Lord of Thunder, feared a prophecy, the son of Thetis, noble among the Nereids and daughter of the sea god Nereus, would surpass his father in power. Such an heir, if born a god, could threaten even Olympus itself. An ancient voice had spoken. This child would eclipse whoever fathered him. A hero, perhaps a demigod, whose glory would extend beyond the heavens. To avert this danger, Zeus decreed that Thetis would wed a mortal, Peleus, king of the Myrmidons and descendant of wise Aeacus. It was not a union of love, but of balance and necessity. Peleus was brave, devout, and already honored by the gods. Their union was meant to forestall catastrophe. The wedding took place on Mount Pelion in Thessaly, a feast like no other. Mortals and gods sat side by side. Ambrosia flowed, the muses sang, and even the winds held their breath. Golden goblets brimmed with ambrosia amid laughter and dance. Aphrodite glowed like the dawn. Dionysus poured wine from silver fountains, and Hebe served the nectar of the gods with delicate grace. Apollo strummed his lyre beneath the stars, while satyrs leapt among the tables. It was a moment suspended outside of time. Yet beneath the gold and revelry, the seed of ruin was already sown. One goddess had not been invited, Eris, goddess of discord. No one wished her shadow to fall upon a celebration of harmony. But Eris does not forget, and she does not forgive. She appeared in the shadows of the hall, silent and uninvited. No outcry, no dramatic curse, only a gesture. She produced a golden apple, gleaming like a sickened sun, and tossed it among the guests. Upon it, inscribed like a wound, were the words,
"To the fairest."
Silence fell upon the feast. Time itself seemed to hold its breath. Eyes turned to the apple, hands froze, and in its golden reflection, 3 figures rose. Hera, Athena, Aphrodite, the queens of Olympus, stepped forward, each claiming the immortal title. The radiance of the divine had become shadow and frost. Ambition had spoken. Thus began the quarrel that would ignite the greatest war of the ancient world. The Trojan War did not begin with swords, but with a poisoned gift and a beauty fiercely contested. In the tense stillness after the apple fell, the gods felt the weight of destiny. It was not just a golden fruit. It was a spark ready to set eternity aflame. Hera, queen of Olympus, stepped forward with the majesty of sovereign power. Beside her, Athena, armed with helm and wisdom, eyes sharp as steel. And lastly, Aphrodite, mother of desire, moved like the promise of dawn. 3 forces, 3 realms in conflict, each laid claim to the apple. No mortal, nor god, dared decide, not even Zeus, fearing the wrath of the excluded, would shoulder such a burden. To offend one would mean inviting her fury forever. Thus, a judge was chosen, a mortal, Paris, young prince of Troy, raised as a shepherd in the woods of Mount Ida, abandoned as a newborn because of a prophecy, one that foretold he would bring ruin to Troy. He had grown unaware of his royal blood, as fair as a god, noble at heart. His life was a mystery wrapped in mountain silence. The goddesses descended to him at dawn, veiled in mist. They appeared among trees and stones, ethereal like visions carved from wind. Beauty, power, and cunning made flesh. And there, in the sacred stillness of the mountain, they offered Paris the most dangerous gift, a choice that would sway kingdoms, a choice that would make walls tremble. On Mount Ida, amid the scent of wild thyme and the whisper of wind, Paris faced the impossible, to judge 3 immortal goddesses. The 3 stood before him, and one by one, revealed their most powerful gifts. Hera, towering like a storm-sculpted throne, spoke first.
"Choose me,"
she said, her voice echoing through the depths of the earth.
"and you will be king above all kings. I will grant you absolute power, empires will fall at your feet, and your name will be feared across the world."
Athena, radiant and sharp as the dawn before battle, stepped forward with steady poise.
Choose me, Paris, and I shall bestow upon you the wisdom of sages and the strength of heroes. You will be invincible, revered for your intellect and your triumphs in war.
Last came Aphrodite. No helm, no crown, only a smile, and a voice woven of temptation.
I offer what no power can match, love. I will give you Helen, the most beautiful woman to walk beneath the sun. Her beauty has shaken kings, and she shall be yours.
Paris looked upon them. He said nothing. That day, his judgment came not from reason, but from the heart. And it was Aphrodite who received the golden apple. With that quiet gesture, fate was set in motion. But Helen was not free. She was queen of Sparta, wife to Menelaus. And when Paris set sail to claim her, a sacred oath among the kings of Greece was broken. A web of alliances, vows, and honor betrayed stretched across the Aegean. An ancient oath stirred, and the heroes answered the call. The war had been decided, not by men, but by the gods. The apple has been cast, but war is not born of envy and beauty alone. In the next episode, we'll uncover the oath of Tyndareus, the ancient pact that binds heroes to Helen's fate, and witness the call to arms of the greatest names in mythology. Leave a like, subscribe, and prepare for the true spark that will ignite the Trojan War.